Greetings and welcome. Thank you for joining me here at TikTok Live at Bloom From Within Love. I go by Bloomy. And this is going to be a collective general oracle tarot reading regarding the topic I talked about earlier on the live. It's complicated. So, many of you, this is for those of you who feel like you're in some type of complicated situation, okay? I had a nice little discussion earlier live about that, and so we're going to be getting some oracle messages, some tarot messages. For those of you this resonates with, it may not be you, it's all right, okay? Only take what does. Regarding what is going on in this complicated situation, okay? And since earlier the topic was more geared towards like romance and love, and I referenced an older movie that was entitled It's Complicated with Meryl Streep and Alec Baldwin, or one of the Baldwin dudes, right? So yeah, we're going to tap into that and hopefully just get the most, oh, thank you. I think I saw a happy face or a rose or something. Thank you guys for, dropping by here and joining. Those of you coming in with that high vibe, positivity, you know what I'm saying? I certainly appreciate it, and may it be amplified to y'all tenfold, okay? Since this is a global scale, you guys always hear me say, just please disregard any blatant disrespect to myself, you, or anyone else that's here. And what we do here, we're here for that positivity, but of course it's global, and you're gonna always have those people coming in with their foolery, okay? So my apologies for the invasion. Just simply disregard it and ignore it, okay? All right, so I do have a little something different. I have a Tibetan singing bowl resonating with note E. E as in egg for solar plex. It's going to be the higher frequency of E since the bowl is smaller. But the solar plexus, you guys, is all about fire. It's the fire element. It's all about the will, self-identity, strength, individuality, life force energy, vitality, element of fire, okay? So I'm going to play it for just like a second here, just so you can get that frequency. Set the intention to be empowered in your solar plex, okay? It even helps if you envision or picture the middle, all right, of it's like by your stomach, above the belly button, okay? The color you want to associate it with is yellow, all right? The seed mantra associated with that is Rum, okay? So and you can picture like fire in that area, okay? So I'm going to hit it a few times with these nice little creak sounds, and then I'll turn that down, you guys, and then we'll get right into the reading, okay? All right. All right. There you guys go. Empowerment. Empowerment, you guys, to deal with whatever this is that we're saying It's complicated. It's all perspective. But I do understand that many of us find ourselves in these situations. We talked about it earlier. So we're going to hopefully get some clarity, some truth, some guidance for those of you who feel like this is for you. Okay? All right. Turn this down, maybe. Boom. Okay. I'm going to get us a little bit of more light. Hello. Hello. All right, guys. So, it's complicated, yeah? Is it? Can you guys see? Hopefully you guys can see. I'm gonna pull this down some so you guys can see now the cards, okay? Now that we're done with that aspect, let's get you guys a view more so of the cards now, okay? Sorry about that. Hopefully that's a good view there. You get a little bit more adjusted. Boom. Okay. Hello. Set your intentions. Let's do this. Light team. What is the overall message and theme for those that this is resonating with? Those that feel like they're in these complicated situations and they're looking for truth, clarity, confirmation, higher vibrational guidance, advice, suggestions into their situations that they find complicated. So what's the overall message? Circle of love, light, protection, reflection, violet fire around my energy. The energy of this reading, bloom from within love, this platform. Those that are coming in for high vibe reasons. Buffers and shields in the energy field. Light team, please and thank you. Grounding. Benevolent love and light energy, frequencies, vibrations, and messages only. In accordance with the collective, I'm channeling forth highest intelligence, highest and greatest good, love and benevolence, perfect comfort and divine order and alignment for themselves and all that are involved. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Sorry about that screen there, you guys. Overall messages. High soul energy. Amplify my silent intentions team. Thank you. Boom. Let's do it. This is gonna be good. I'm feeling it already, y'all. Whoever needs this, okay? Again, general collective reading. May not resonate with you. It's regarding those who are in complicated situations. In love. Yes? All right, let's do it. Thank you, Light Team. Look what's what at the top. Look. Interesting, isn't it? What are the messages, overall message for this reading, Light Team? Overall theme. It's in reverse. What is this? Being true to myself. Oh, shit. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Somebody ain't being true to themselves. I sound creepy, right, y'all? I love messing with y'all with that. I do it just to mess with you. Okay, so it came out in reverse. So straight away, you guys, what I'm getting is that the overall message for those of you who are finding yourself in these complicated situations, the overall reason or the overall theme is because failure to be true to oneself. Failure to be true to oneself. Makes perfect sense to me. That is the overall theme of what has created it. Okay? No matter what the intricate details are and all of the other little reasonings that we add, the core is because someone's failure to be true to one's true self. So if you're interested in coming into alignment with your true self, you can either just listen to this or say, I affirm and concur as I read it, right? Today I will honor, cherish, and love myself. When I get confused about what to do, I just have to remember that I need to be true to myself. I will break free of the hold that others and their expectations have on me. And if you are in resonance with that statement, you can say, I affirm, I concur, I agree. Okay? Wow. It's already interesting. And look at the bottom of the deck, we have learning discipline. I knew this was going to get good. Discipline. So being true to oneself and discipline. So another message that is coming through straight away is that some of you failed to be true to oneself in the name of trying to discipline yourself or allowing yourself to be disciplined by others based on their beliefs and expectations of you, or even your own. Case in point, I'm going to stay in this scenario or I'm going to leave in this scenario because ... But that ... is not in resonance with your true self. But it was with the intention of learning discipline. That's for some of you. Others of you, the overall theme is more so to do with becoming more disciplined in being true to yourself. That's been a challenge trying to practice it. Maybe you took some steps towards what your truth was in this complicated situation, but maybe you teeter-tottered, like the screen is moving. Maybe you teeter-tottered. Maybe you went back and forth. So the learning of discipline with standing in one's true self regarding whatever this complicated situation is. Yes? Today, I will surrender. I will surrender to discipline. I realize that sometimes it takes time to see the fruits of my labors. I'm going to stop right there. Some of you may have started teeter-tottering because you felt like you didn't see an immediate result or you were afraid of the unknown. It takes time to see the fruits of my labors, yet I still need to practice discipline. Help me to remember God, source, higher self, whatever you resonate with, that I am moving forward and that I'm learning the very important art of discipline. And in this case, the discipline to be true to oneself, right? All right, so that's you guys' overall theme. Somebody failed to be true to themselves, and this is why we are in these complicated situations. Boom. Now, let's see the dynamics of what's actually going on here in these complicated situations. Complicated situations. I just heard, okay, hold on, you guys. Now I'm really channeling. Okay. Yeah, somebody old school. I just heard somebody singing this one song or thinking it or have at some point. I gotta make the best of bad situations. Keep on keeping on. Dun, 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 dun. So some of you out of comfortability trying to make the best of a complicated situation, right? Trying to make the best of, right? And that was the settling energy. Gotta make the best of. Some of you have various reasons, and they're all valid. I don't believe that the overall message was invalidating. It's just simply pointed to the reality that no matter what the reasonings were, they were not in resonance with your truest self. And we all have conditionings and programs that we're used to, so these are the reasons why we do what we do. Okay, I'm going to leave this person because yada yada. I'm going to stay with this person. And it can be wrapped around a belief system. But your true essence is not vibrating with that anymore. So it has created a complicated situation, right? Whatever you want to call it. I see the Empress at the bottom of the deck. Caesar and Cleopatra. Some people, have decided to stay in situations, trying to heal situations, or have left situations, right, based on some type of traditions, some type of disputes, some type of differences that maybe your surroundings, but not you, not truly you, right? Otherwise, it wouldn't be showing up. And otherwise, it wouldn't be a complicated situation. I'm just messing with y'all. I'm having some fun with this now. See, look, here's the devil. The devil paired with the Empress. Look at this. Dun, dun, dun. I told y'all, codependency, attachment, addiction, fear of change. Yep. Situation. I'm promising through this whole thing today. Look it. And here is, for some of y'all, here's the King of Wands, right? Fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sag, right? Situationships for some of you is somebody being too governed by passion, lust, sex, right? Failure to make proper decisions in a healthy way. Addicted to the past, Six of Cups, nostalgic energy, attachments, codependency, always running back to something else. That's the situation. And not letting go. I'm so bad. Thank y'all. Whoever's sitting hearts and happy faces touching that screen, thank you. And if you feel like somebody can benefit from this kind of reading, I invite you to share it. If you know some folks that's in some situationships, complicated ways, right? Oh man, King of Cups, look, man. And I'll be fair, I'm gonna be nice. Okay, so some of you, since it is general and it's collective, I saw the King of Cups, water energy. In fairness, some of you, or someone's on your mind, okay, take it as it resonates, since it is kind of love based. It could be you, or it could be the person on your mind, right? So some of you, it was the complicated is because somebody was feeling bad, like I don't want to leave this person because ... And there could have been a sense of obligation, a sense of I owe, a sense of you know what I'm trying to say? We've all created in our lives at some point situations where we kind of felt like the people guilt tripped at us, and on top of that we felt kind of like, well, damn, you know what I'm saying? They did do A, B, and C, and D, so I guess I should sentence my life to an unhappy relationship. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, we've all kind of had crazy, weird shit at some point in our lives like that, you know. Or if it was a marriage, okay, well, we did have kids, woo woo, you know what I'm saying? You know, I don't really like you. You don't really like me. I ain't really feeling this no more. I care for you, you know, but, you know what I'm saying? Maybe, I guess it's only right to be, you see, beliefs again. Remember, it said failure. It was failure to be true. So that wasn't true with the essence of the soul. That was true based on appeasing someone else. A belief system, guilt. You know, well, dang, you know, you were there for me. You know what I'm saying? You did this, and this, and this. You know what I'm saying? Woo, woo. And then the individual may be very well in a manipulative energy, because when people are low vibration or in that desperate energy, the other person involved may be very well saying, oh my God, I can't believe you want to leave after all this time, after I did this for you and that for you. Okay, do you really want somebody to stay with you just because, you know what I'm saying? Do you really want that? That's the question of the hour, because they're not staying with you because they love you and want to be with you. Now they're staying with you because you've guilt tripped them into doing it. Obligation, not love. At least not that type of love. That person may have love in the heart if there was a history and, you know what I'm saying, shared memory in terms of children, and of course. But the essence of the soul of those who are resonating with the reading is they were not true to themselves. It was not what they wanted, which created a complicated situation. See, they didn't have strength. You or they, somebody didn't have the strength to walk away from something or to walk towards something. To walk away from or to walk towards something that was more in alignment with the true self. Yep, 3 of Cups. Third party energies, family dynamics. You know what I'm saying? Since I have a 3 here and a 3 here. Ties were not able, right? Which created complicated ways. Yeah. Page of Wands. Okay. All right, guys, I'm about to get it. See, now somebody, whether it's you or whoever's on your mind, wants to communicate about this complicated situation. Or maybe it was this passionate communication that created a complicated situation. Failure to align with the truth of the self. And failure to communicate with that page is a message energy. Failure to communicate that truth. Yeah. Crazy, right? Let's do it. Light team, black lightning. Let's bring it. Complicated situation. Complicated love. Complicated love. For those who are resonating. Woo-wee. Look at that, y'all. Cards are talking today. Dun, dun, dun. Whoo. Whoa. Shit. Okay. Y'all. You heard me? Karma. Wheel of Fortune. Cycles at the bottom of the deck. Dun, dun, dun. Right? It's all about cycles here. Right? Card number 10. Cycles. All right. Zeus and Danae. Famous couple in history. Zeus and Danae. Right? Look at this. Well. Yeah, so for many of you, you've been in many cycles of this complicated situation. And the messages, it's not the world card, you know what I'm saying? Because the world would represent the ending, right? But it does this for me still feels like a cycle needing to complete. And many of you or someone's on your mind failed to complete cycles, which has continued to create complicated situations. If you fail to close out cycles, you get the wheel. If you fail to turn out cycles, it keeps spinning, and oftentimes karmic. It'll go round for round, creating karmic energy because somebody is failing to close out something that the self, again, remember it says true to the self. The self is trying to guide individuals. Okay, you're not in alignment with the truth here, not someone else's truth. It ain't even about someone else's truth. It's the message said true to thyself, the higher soul. We can't get away from it. We can lie to ourselves. We can lie to other people. The soul is the soul, though. So the guidance, the complication is because failure to close out cycles that the soul has been trying to get one to end, creating karmic loops. That's what makes it become complicated situation. Let's see, y'all got some cards flying out this bad boy. Boom. Look at 9 of Swords, anxiety, leading card, King of Pentacles. Yeah. 8 of Cups, water energy, failure to walk away. 5 of Pentacles. Boom. Oppression, the Tower is in the house. And then right next to the Fool, look at these major arcanas, y'all. At the bottom we had Wheel of Fortune, Tower, the Fool. Give me a minute. Y'all just give a sister a minute here. I already know somebody's stressing. Complicated wation. Okay. Air, earth, water. We have masculine showing up. Masculine energy in the form of the King of Pentacles, earth energy. Masculine is in anxiety. Zeus is in anxiety. Zeus. It ain't funny, y'all. I'm sorry. But I'm just trying to make it humorous. Okay, so Zeus, the god Zeus. That's what it says here. So whoever, he must be fine or powerful. Like whoever the masculine energy is. Side note, even if it's a girl, Zeus. Just think about it. The god Zeus, right? Ugh. Lordy, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna be good. Have mercy. Anyways, so, okay. But Zeus is stressing out right now. 9 of Swords. Look at this. You know why though? Look close. In this deck, this is the Lover's Path Tarot. So in this deck, it's depicting what goes on in relationships, okay? So the reason why Zeus is in anxiety right now, stressing the fuck out, which is air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, because first and foremost, he didn't follow his higher self's guidance towards the feminine energy that's in the picture. Okay, he didn't. So he's stressing regarding a feminine energy. Cupid, right, is trying to console the feminine energy, right? But since Zeus did not follow higher guidance, now Zeus is in anxiety because he's being reminded about the feminine, that he created a complicated wation out of greed. Pentacle energy. It was out of greed, out of being afraid to walk away. 8 of Cups, water energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It may be, again, put yourself where you fit. It could be you or them. Okay? The reason he's freaked the fuck out is because failure. Look at this. Look at it depicted in this picture. Either he held himself back from this feminine, he walked away from this feminine, or failure to walk away from that feminine, depending on which feminine that is. The Eight of Cups is about walking away, emotionally detaching, emotionally moving away. So he's now in anxiety because he walked away, or now he's concerned that now she's gonna walk away. Nine of Swords, Eight of Cups, the King of Pentacles in the middle. So the king, the masculine, was being greedy and indecisive because something to do with the Pentacles, something to do with money, and I'm gonna tell you why. Boom, Five of Cups, Five of Coins, Five of Pentacles right here. Some of the masculines, it was sheer greed. Others of masculines, it was to do with family. Again, you see a baby and a woman here, right? You or they, depending on who's watching, right? They did not want to leave this person out in the cold. For some, in their perspective, they had concerns about walking away from this person for that reason. The others did it. It wasn't so much for these noble reasons. The others did it out of just selfishness because they don't want to lose money because it's cheaper to keep her. Okay? Whatever that represents. Whether it be home chick expense to take you for your papers at the DA for the child support report. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm just saying divorce proceedings, legalities. You know what I'm saying? Not having somewhere to live. Maybe this masculine depends a lot on whoever the feminine energies are. And in that greed, not wanting to walk away, because to walk away from that means to walk away from what has him in the King of Pentacle energy in the first place. Okay? And I say this because, listen, there's a tower here right next to the Fool. So there's been a sudden eruption and realization that something's not going to work anyway. The complicated situations have become even more complicated because maybe someone else ended up walking away, leaving somebody out in the cold anyway, essentially, that they were so trying to like hold on to. Okay? Being foolish. Right? Being foolish, staying up in the head, up at night, thinking, anxiety, failing to be in alignment with one's true self, it still created a tower. And essentially, this is what happens when we don't follow the true self. The tower, the universe is always going to bring a tower in because the foundations are faulty. When it's not something built on our highest truth, if there is deception, if there is illusion, if there is trickery, if there is manipulation, if there is greed, if there is, you know what I'm saying, codependency, whatever's happening, at some point there will be a tower. Okay? In these complicated situations, right? So many of you or someone on your mind, right? The reason why things became complicated is because people didn't want to let go of old ties. People were very foolish in their conduct and behavior. Okay, being greedy, holding on to things, failing to walk away from situations and things, which created the eruption. Perhaps in your guys' dynamic, depending on who's watching, right? Everybody is in stuff due to money. Material things, okay? Attachments to family. Somebody may be being manipulated by the woman, the feminine, or the masculine. I mean, because, you know, just take it how it fits in terms of you got to stay with me. How dare you not stay with me kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? We known each other for 20 years. We had kids. We, you know what I'm saying, went to high school together. Our families love each other. Like whatever the tool is to get a person to not follow their higher self, their true self. Okay, creating the tower. And so now masculine is all up in the anxieties and shiznit. Masculines may be spying, because I see the Page of Swords here. 10 of Cups representing happiness. See, now somebody wants their happiness. Look at this. Wow. Okay, ooh, masculine. Ooh. Okay, so some of the masculines, or it could be the feminines, because the wheel is here. We got the 10 of Swords. So maybe some of you have experienced a betrayal, but what I'm sensing is, due to this 3 of Coins, which is kind of like third-party energy too, somebody, this feminine, could have found out something about this betrayal. You see how she's looking here? Somebody could have communicated something with this page. She could have seen something. She could have found out something. Another feminine could have told her something. Anything. She could have seen something. This is a message card about somebody always seeking happiness elsewhere. So that could have created this complicated situation, right? Spying, because that's the spying card, which essentially has created something being put to rest with this 4 of Swords. Karma. Wow. Yeah, because somebody, oh Lord. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. You're like, team, what else? I don't know what else to say. Okay, let's get some clarifiers here, because y'all know, light team, I'll ramble on forever. And straight away, I see the High Priestess, you guys. Oh my God. High Priestess. The Keeper of Secrets. In this deck, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to try to disclose a little bit right there. Okay, this is the naughty deck. So, some of you or someone that's on your mind found out, right? Somebody was trying to play innocent with this nun energy, right? Oh, no, I'm not doing anything wrong. Oh, I'm just as pure as, the driven snow. Right? But what is she doing? She online. She's showing her hoo-ha. You know what I'm saying? She doing stuff. Right? So, secrets were revealed. Somebody found out something. Okay? Which created the complicated situation. They found out that somebody was being passionate, screwing someone else with this Ace of Wands. I'm just saying. Dun dun dun. And it could have been with a Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, here's the feminine energy at the bottom of the deck. The Queen of Wands could have found out, you know what I'm saying? Or someone found out about the Queen of Wands. Yep. Which ended up creating the need for somebody to walk away with the 6 of Swords, or maybe the feminine energy. One of the feminine energies decided to walk away with the 6 of Swords because they found out the truth. Okay, for some of you, creating a complicated situation. Because somebody was too hasty. Knight of Swords. Hasty in their behavior. Failing to be true to the self. Somebody was. We saw the Page of Cups. Wow, maybe the masculine in anxiety wants to apologize to somebody. I don't know, y'all. Get in where you can fit in. Look at it. Here's the Lovers. Look at this. About choices in love. Gemini energy. Want to apologize about something to do with choices in love. All right, Nine of Swords, light team. What is that about? Represented in this reading, Nine of Swords. Wow. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. It flipped literally on it. So, yeah. So they're in anxiety. The masculine energy is anxiety because they're not talking to somebody. This is a message card, a communication card, pages, right? They're not communicating. It was in reverse. Okay. They're in anxiety due to failure to communicate something. Failure to make a decision, to communicate something regarding this. The Ten of Pentacles, right? So somebody, the masculine here is probably worrying about money, right? With this Ten of Pentacles. And in this case, the money is probably connected to this feminine energy. So their anxiety, because they didn't communicate to another feminine, is because they're worrying about the money, King of Pentacles, and their anxiety about it. Because they know Eight of Cups, the other feminine is done. But since they were not true to themselves, this is why it's bothering them. Because some of you would say, well, why does it bother them? Right? You may ask, why does it matter? If he's made his choice, right? Because he's concerned about his money, right? You could be a guy or a girl. It's just the masculine form. Get in where you fit in. Many of you are saying, so what's the big deal then? Why is this showing up in the reading as complicated situation, not true to the self, if essentially the masculine has already made his choice and it's money based or material based, whatever his reasons are, right? Because he's concerned about his money, Ten of Pentacles. Why is he in the Nine of Swords? Right? Fair question. The reason why it is because, like the whole reading started out, the only reason why the anxiety exists is because he's not true to himself. If this was true to himself, he wouldn't be in anxiety, you guys. He would be like, Now, he may be trying to appear to people like he ain't bothered. He's got to keep and save face, from the sugar, for the sugar mama now. And the family and the friends and stuff. He got to act like he cool. Or else they grow suspicious. But in truth, because he wasn't. If he was, he would be happy-go-lucky and not the fake form of it. He would be truly all right. He wouldn't be spying on another feminine. He wouldn't be in this kind of energy. The Tower wouldn't be here. Right? He's upset because he didn't say something. Clarify the King of Coins, light team, please. What's the King of Coins here? Truth. Looking. Boom. Ace of Swords. Boom. Boom and boom. Air energy. Ace of Swords flew out on top of the King. He has truth and clarity now. And it flew over onto the Tower, which means it suddenly came through. Sudden revelation that he is not happy. Sudden revelation that he ain't being true to himself, no matter what facade he's keeping up, and for whatever reason. Ace of Swords represents truth and clarity. And as it flipped out, it hit the Tower. So this tells me this has hit this masculine suddenly, and it hit him hard. It hit him hard. Look at Temperance, and now he's wanting to heal something else. Now he's hoping somebody has some kind of patience here, right? Because now he's gotten something hit him. Okay, it hit him. He may be trying to cover it up because, again, if it's about children, or like I said earlier, the masculine here And you can be a girl masculine. The masculine here is, he's still in it. And so even though he's had this hit, you know, he still has a part of him that's entangled. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, you know, shit. Like, that's kind of what I'm feeling from that mask. I'm like, well, shit. Like, I see now, but goddamn. So now he's got like a few double whammies here because he's flipped the fuck out about a feminine that he's not with. But at the same time, you know, it's still whatever, whoever's representing it around this energy here with that 5 of Pentacles, right? 8 of Cups, 18. What's 8 of Cups? Wow. 8 of Cups, please. Look at this strength. I told y'all, another major arcana. Look at these majors. We got the Tower. We got the Fool. Now we got strength. These masculines are trying to find strength to walk away from something. They fail to have it. Some of them are afraid of lack, what's going to happen to them or to whoever's involved. Okay. Yeah. What is the Tower, Lightning? Tower. Death. Ooh. Look at this major. See all these majors coming out? This is big. Scorpionic energy here. Leo energy over there. Aries energy right here. You know what I'm saying? Lord have mercy. Death on the Tower, y'all. Death on the Tower, y'all. So, Woo! What's happening with some of these masculines is they realize that failure to have strength to do what they have to do is a certain inevitable death and end. Won't be able to work it out with this 8 of Pentacles with the feminine that they're in their head about. They know that's what's making this complicated. If they don't get strength to do that, it's an inevitable. That's the sudden revelation as well. The sudden revelation is, oh my fucking God. Okay. I know what my truth is now. And this ain't it. Oh my fucking God. My truth is equally, if I don't put something to end, I will not have my truth. I will not have my happiness, my true essence. Not in this case. It's certain. It's a finality. I will not be able to, 8 of Pentacles, build and work with and recover and rebuild something with another feminine. Right? They know. Whoever's all up in here, whoever that masculine is, they are aware. And this is what's got them in that 9 of Swords. Okay? They know. They ain't saying nothing, but they know. What's the Fool, lighting? Insanity. Ooh. Okay. Now we got water energy, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. The 3 of Cups kind of wanted to come out and reverse, right? On top of the Fool. So what this is telling me is that they're starting to realize that they were foolish as to not put an end to third-party energy. Foolish for not putting a death or an end to these complicated wations, right? 3. In reverse, they were foolish. In some of their cases, they were foolish to go towards a third-party energy. They know that the choice, whatever they did to create the complication, was foolish. Now we have the Queen of Cups here. At the bottom earlier, we had Queen of Fire. Now we got Queen of Cups. So that's confirming what I said, that they had third-party situations here with more than one feminine energy. And it looks like they betrayed a Queen of Cups. A Queen of Cups could just simply mean someone that is, you know, very intuitive, very soft, very nurturing. You don't have to be a water sign. But the 10 of Swords right here, they portrayed a queen. of Cups, putting her in a third party energy, causing stuck and stagnation with this Eight of Swords, right? Because they were being led by the male phallic, causing things to not be in balance and unfair due to their failure. Eight of Cups, to walk away from possibly a Queen of Fire. Always spying, always looking, probably always online. Their addictive behavior perhaps. Always looking for something more shiny and sparkly here with the Star. Always dealing with more than one choice, but failure to choose with the Two of Wands. Failing to make the right choice with the Ace of Pentacle offer here. Ooh, allow themselves to be too much led by their head and not their intuition or their heart. Always returning to old lovers, thinking it's going to be the sun, but it turns out to be hell on wheels, a burden. Creating complicated wations, donna, always being guided by passion, donna, needing to close out those toxic cycles. Dun, 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 dun. Wow. That's deep, y'all. That's what has created it. Five of Pentacles, light team. Five of Coins. What is this? Look it. Seven of Pentacles. Yep. So, see, the masculine in the reading invested poorly. And they know it. Seven of Pentacles is all about, you know, waiting for something to grow, waiting for something to come to fruition. And in part, they made choices thinking that something else was going to come into more fruition than it did, right? Being paired with this Five of Pentacles here. They are concerned, or maybe they feel like there's an investment there that's going to pay off. Like I said, if it's about money, he's holding on to the money, right? For others, if it's about family, it was initially maybe with that intent. Hold on. Okay, I get it now. Oh, okay. So for others, the masculine is not sure if the Empress, Divine Feminine, is going to look at him. I'm gonna stop. Anyways, they're not sure if the Empress is going to want to invest in them. They know that they invested poorly. They did not invest in the Empress. Instead, they invested in someone maybe with codependency or somebody that's manipulating them, right? Using kids, using, you know, I knew you longer or whatever the fuck, right? So they know, the masculine is aware, like, okay, I invested, I poorly invested, I chose to invest this way. Now, I don't know if the Empress, because I was slow with this Knight of Pentacles here. I was slow in catching on. I was slow to commit to the actual Empress here. So I don't know if she even want to be bothered, because I was toxic with the devil. I was toxic. I was always, you know, waiting for my ships to come in elsewhere. I was always doing something else, putting her on hold. So, which was toxic and slow. So the Empress may not want nothing to do with me. I poorly invested. I did not invest in the Empress. I invested in someone with a lack energy. I invested in someone with a scarcity energy. I invested with someone with a codependency energy. I invested in someone who used emotional manipulation, used the kids, used everything to keep me there. Or hell, I chose to be greedy. I chose to be worried about money instead of worrying about my soul and what I really want and who I really love. So I chose someone that had money. I chose someone that had somewhere I can lay my head. I chose someone that I thought I was going to get the, the dollar bill from. I invested poorly because the shit still hit the fan. So now I don't know. I don't know now. Look at the position of the Empress. He bowing down, ain't he? He bowing down. He don't know because this person, this masculine, know he fucked up. This masculine's like, complicated wation. I don't know if the Empress wants to be bothered because the Empress is fully aware of what I've done. And I hurt her. And she's the Empress. So I don't know if she want to be bothered. Straight away. Again, this is why he's in anxiety. 9 of Swords. Because he knows that. And he also realized that justice is in play. That he wasn't fair. Right? He was foolish. Failing to commit to the right person according to his heart. Hear me out. Not according to someone else's opinion of what he should do. We're talking about what his own soul. The leading card of this reading said, true to thyself. It was in reverse. He failed to do that. He had other commitments that he was being guided to let go of. Instead, he was always holding on to shit and holding back from the wrong shit. And in some cases trying to punish the feminine energy. Hangman. Right? Trying to punish the feminine. Trying to keep the feminine waiting. Trying to prove a point. Whatever the fuck. But what happened is the feminine, the divine feminine energy said, I'm the Queen of Swords, kiss my ass. I will not be in competition with you and other hoes. I don't think so. I am the fucking magician. I will create what I want. I'm going towards my happiness, right? 10 of Cups. Look at the feminine in this. It's just her. She's like, dun, dun, dun. I can create, right? So it's created, at least from the masculine's perspective in the reading, complicated, right? The divine, now the feminine over here is complicated for them too. The divine feminine, nah, it ain't complicated. Divine feminine here already decided. Queen of Swords. Because she don't fight. Divine feminine don't allow that. She's not in competition. She don't play that. Okay? She's a manifester. She know how to tame the beast. Okay? She's like, you don't want to screw with me because I'll mess around and cut that thing off right there. Okay? You don't want to mess with me. I'm going for my happiness. Right? Lord have mercy. This is insane. But I can sense, the masculine that's showing up in the complicated situation. He's showing up as wanting to make amends. He's showing up as wanting to, at least that's what he appears. I'm not saying you're gonna do it, but his energy, because he's in anxiety. We saw the 9 of Swords twice, 2 times, right? Wow. Whew, okay. Well, that's what's going on. So now let's move the tarot and let's get y'all some angel answers, romance angels, all of the, the love stuff, right? Now that we know, let's move tarot and go ahead and get y'all, Lordy Jesus, mercy. Have mercy. All right, so let's get the in the shadows. Let's see what masculine or what whoever want to show up. I'm gonna say masculine, I'm gonna say divine feminine, I'm gonna say whoever. I'm gonna go intuitively based on this reading. Light team, let's do it in the shadows regarding these complicated situations that were created due to someone's failure to be true to themselves and who they were and what they really wanted, being governed too much by either fear, ego, greed, obligation, lust, addictions, codependencies, attachment, people pleasing. Wow, you guys. Whew, complicated wations. I'm trying to think if I should bring out the letters. I don't do the letters too much anymore because I'll be like, man, that's exposing MF for sure. Like, that's kind of scary. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, ooh, y'all, I'm gonna leave that alone. It be some scary. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone. Because I have a deck that's by letters, and then I also created like some special like little messages in there. So like basically there's some cards that'll come out that says your last love, or your ex, or your ex's ex, or you know what I'm saying? Like it basically start telling on people like straight up. Ooh, I'm telling y'all, it's crazy. I'm like, I don't think they can handle that like team. Let's pull back. Pull back. Do they really want to know? I'd be like, do they really want to know that though, team? Do they really want to know? Sometimes some people be like, ignorance is bliss. Do you really want to know? Because if you don't know, you don't want to look at it. All right, what are the messages, light team, for the collective? This reading here. I wish you'd come back. Yep, this is certainly for some of you, divine feminine in separation, somebody that's in some complicated wations. What's the messages, light team? I was careless with you. Yeah, they're acknowledging they were careless in this complicated wation, right? They were careless. You, them, because I don't know who's watching. You know who you are. Light team. I hope I will see you again. So somebody's missing somebody all up in here. Complicated wations. All right, I'm gonna behave. See, it says here, I couldn't tell you face to face, but it wanted to come out in reverse. And what I feel like with this is some of them are regretting maybe they ghosted you. Maybe they didn't communicate their truth, like how we saw that page of Pentacles earlier in reverse. So maybe some of them are in regret for not facing some kind of a truth and not talking to you or telling you face to face, because it came in reverse. Not being clear about something. And for some of you, you may be saying, or they may be saying, leaving you hurt me too. So again, this is what's making this whole situation complicated. The title of the reading. Like some of them made a choice based on money. They made a choice based on the family. They made a choice based on their friends. They made a choice based on culture. They made a choice based on ethnicity. They made a choice based on obligation and seniority. But you don't use that energy with matters of the heart. It's not a fucking job. You know what I'm trying to say? They made, that's what they did, and it hurt. But instead of them being totally honest about that to themselves and to you, right? And they may be fronting. So you guys, the things that I'm saying, the thing about tarot, you guys, what you need to know is that oracles and tarot is going to pick up on energy, right? It doesn't mean that these people are are going to, especially if they're locked in their ego and shadow, it doesn't mean that they're going to just, oh yeah, sure, absolutely, this, yeah. No. See, tarot is going to pick up energy. Energy don't lie. People lie. Okay? I'm just going to keep it 100. Energy is a vibration. It is what it is. It's going to gauge frequency, period. People lie. So individuals, this is where people get so tripped up with tarot. I had to learn this a while back. Because more often than not, individuals, if they're very proud and egotistical and, pretentious and, trying to keep up with the Joneses and save face and impress them alphas, they ain't finna say this. They ain't finna tell nobody. You know what I'm saying? In fact, quite the contrary. They're going to try to make so doggone sure that it appears like they are living the life. That they happy, that, they got it going on, but they cry inside or they miserable inside because they're not what? What did the card say when we first started? They ain't being true to thyself. They're in reverse. They're faking the funk for whatever their reason is, as stated in this reading. The truth is they wish you'd come back. They know they were careless with you. They hope that they will see you again sometime, and they wish they would have had the balls and the heart to talk to you instead of being a coward. What are the messages, like, team? I'm telling y'all, that masculine that showed up, that king, look it. So he was hurt. He knows that he hurt you. The divine feminine, the empress that showed up at the bottom. He know it. He know it. He know it. Ooh, he know it. Whoever that masculine is, I'm telling y'all, he know. And he know that whoever the divine feminine, not the people that he's allowing himself to be still entangled with, whoever the divine feminine is, he knows, like, you know what? I know what I did, and I know she ain't trying to, She ain't nope. Her energy is nope. You know what I'm saying? Like, he knows. He's like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? He know. That's a part of the anxiety that he's in. He know. All right, team. What else? Is there anything else from this deck before we switch? Okay. So for some, the masculine is trying to say that they're different now. I don't know how true that is, but that's what he's saying. That's how he feels. He feels like he's different now, but the funny thing is, it was kind of topsy-turvy when it was coming out. It acted like it wanted to go another way. So to me, the energy I pick up is that, okay, whoever that masculine is, he is not totally different. He may be, as we speak currently, okay, he going through him an awakening right now, because we did have the Tower in death, which represents transformation as well. So he could be in that process. But, it is not, it ain't all the way finished. Oh, man, it ain't all the way finished, y'all. Okay, let's leave that. So, see, look. Okay. Listen, you guys. At the bottom of the deck, what I'm picking up with this is that, so it's going along with the whole theme of this reading. Can't make it up. They pretend to not care. I just said that. This saying, I don't need your approval. The irony with this is all this masculine does is seek everyone's approval. That's all he does. He may act like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, nah, I'm doing me. No, he's actually, the karmic energies that surrounding him, all he is doing is seeking their approval instead of the higher self. Okay. Some of these masculines feel like they hear you. They hear your voice. And like I said, some of them are waking up. I know we have a soul connection. And they probably were in denial about that. Okay? Wow. Insane. But see, many of you, now the divine feminines, many of you are saying, you know, you've already went through some process with this. And so some of y'all are just saying, well, hey, you know, look, I'm not going to pretend like I'm good with everything that has happened. But since I have done my healing and I'm all right in life and I realize I can create what I want, I hope that you're happy. I hope you're happy. Right? Because you're starting to feel like the feminines, divine feminines, are starting to feel like, I don't really know you. I feel like the whole thing you had on a mask, you were pretending, you were shape-shifting based on whoever you were hanging around with on any given day. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know you. That's what the feminine is saying. Like the person I thought I loved or I fell in love with, is that even you? I don't even know you. They're saying, but I understand you better now. And maybe you're saying, I understand you better now, to the masculine. Like, based on their actions and their decisions and how they've treated you and the directions in which they may have decided to go, in spite of the illusions, maybe the feminine is saying, yeah, I see what I need to see. The masculine is saying, well, I understand you better now, right? Feminine is saying, you didn't break me. What you did is allowed me to awaken and tap into my strength and my power. Woo! Some of the feminists are saying, I ain't coming back. Because up here it said, I wish you would come back. Some of the feminists, some of y'all are saying straight up, I mean, hey, it's right here. Some of y'all are saying, I ain't coming back. They're saying, I'm sorry. Wow. I find it fascinating how these cards play out. Like when you get into it, it's like, whoa, that's kind of deep, ain't it? A little deep. A little deep for the kid. Yeah. Let's get into the next messages. Mercy. Lover's Oracle. Have mercy in this complicated situation that the King of Pentacles, the masculine energy, created. Complicated. And again, masculine energy, guys, don't take offense, because a masculine energy could still be in a woman. You know, especially we have to consider same-sex dynamics and everything. There's always one person that carries more the masculine energy and dynamics, that operates primarily more out of the masculine or the feminine. And so in tarot, that's what it simply represents. Okay? So I don't want anybody to feel some kind of way. The masculine just simply means, who, in this particular collective reading, the complicated situation was created by somebody who is primarily operating from their masculine. Okay? That's all it means. And to try to keep things simple, we don't keep repeating things like, oh, masculine guy or girl. It gets a little bit repetitive, right? So just get in where you can fit in. But that is what happened in this collective that I'm channeling. It was created by the masculine, the complication. It was his allowance. It was his choices. It was his failure to surrender to the divine and his higher self, his soul, that kept creating those things. All right. Lover's Oracle, Light Team. Dang. I be trying to work these. Aww. So, okay, for some of you, now please don't get all, you know, I be getting mushy sometimes, and I pull myself out of the mushy because I'm naturally like more feminine and softer than I appear. right? But okay, so some of you may resonate with a twin flame journey. So this may be referencing maybe a small margin of you, and this is why I'm saying that, because we have here, I'm gonna let you see this. Look at this. I'll let you look at this first, the imagery. So this may be a more 5D message versus their 3D, okay? Aww, right? But look what it says. It says, my beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually, we're always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. So again, that's why I said this may be for maybe one or two of you that may resonate with a twin flame journey. In separation, 5D stepping in, because maybe some of you all divine feminines may be hurting. 5D is stepping in to talk to you or console you, because the separation may be due to masculine being in his shadow. He's locked in his ego, so he may have fucked up his life. You know, only time is gonna tell what happens. But 5D masculine in this reading is saying they're screaming love to you. Basically, they're letting you know, like, yeah, you know, their perspective is different. They're like, I know, but essentially we're never apart. I know, and there's nothing wrong with you. My 3D masculine is fucked up right now. My 3D version is fucked up. He's in his shadow. He's locked. He's not in alignment to me. So, but I want to tell you from the 5D, from the truth, we've been on this journey a lot. There is nothing missing. The complications were not created by you, divine feminine. There's nothing missing. The complications were created by masculine. He's learning. He's got to live out his life. He's got to go the journey. Okay, that's why I was like, oh, this is beautiful. Oh, for those, whoever y'all, you know, resonate with that part, right? Oh, it don't mean go call nobody, okay? Because he's still in the shadow. Like, no, that's not what it's saying. 5D just showed up for those who are on a higher spiritual soul connection level, okay? That's not connecting in the 3D, right? Now look at what's at the bottom. That was the top and this is the bottom, okay? So the bottom of the lover's oracle is this, okay? Look at the dove, look at the purity, look at the innocence here, right? It says this: you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. And what I feel like is this may be very well just source in the higher realms to feminine and masculine, because, you know, wherever they are on the journey may be suffering due to choices, consequences, karma, you know, all the stuff that created this complication. It's like, well, if you grab your wisdom and lessons, there's a higher purpose. If you surrender and align to the higher self, essentially blessings will be birthed from this if you choose. You don't have to understand why, right? Beautiful. Very beautiful. And hopefully that consoles people that I know what it feels like to sit in the why. Like, why shit got to be about that why? Like, why? Right? All right, light team. Any messages left here from the Lover's Oracle before we switch to the last two here? Oh, shit. Wow. Okay, I'm going to go with it. So, let me show you this. Look at this. Flames, baby. Look at that. Look at that right there, though. Flames, heart on fire. Look at that. Somebody's heart is transforming. It says here, your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love, oh, love conquers and transforms. Oh, y'all take this part with wisdom, right? I have to keep adding this disclaimer because I don't want to steer you guys in any 3D hasty direction here. We got the death in the tower, and oftentimes that's a transformative process. This part may just be for your own knowing, okay? Your own knowing. And look, this confirms what I said, twins. This is for the small margin of you that this is twin flame, okay? Your passion ignites. Look at this, twins. In separation, but this is the journey, right? Whoa, yeah, my heart, I feel pain in my heart right there. Owie. See, oh, see, look at it. And as I look down, there was the healing. So either the feminine's healing, masculine, maybe both, okay? Look, maybe this is happening in the 5D. Aww. Because look, that's the masculine. That's the feminine. Aww. I say 5D because if you look behind him, that's why I'm saying 5D. If you look behind him, he's got wings and there's like this glow. So 5D may be working on 3D feminine. Look at that. Because look, she don't look like, let me see if I can see any wings behind her. I don't really see wings under her. I see the wings behind the masculine. So she may be asleep at night or something. And 5D masculine may be connecting with the 3D feminine. Ah, that's dope. Oh, so it says here, imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed. And it could be, see, feminine probably know that this has to be healed at a distance. And maybe that's why she's just kind of laying there like, I gotta live life. Look, he messed up. You know what I'm saying? I got no time. But 5D is like, I know, you're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. But I'm here. We meet in astral plane. I'm here. I'm here to heal, right? Wow. Y'all. On a for realsies though. We got the twin flame. We got the damn healing. We got the transformation and shiznit. Well, I wasn't expecting that in this complicated reading. Well. And I'll end it here. Surrender. Feminine has surrendered. Look at this. Look at all those hearts in the moon energy. Feminine is resting in water energy. She's soothing. She's relaxing. She's letting go. If she isn't, the guidance is to let it go. Okay, this complicated stuff is not even, it's not in your hands. Okay, not for the divine feminine. Okay, but the surrender is for both feminine and masculine here. All parties, actually. It says, at times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go. It'll all work out. So even outcomes and expectations, like sometimes it's about letting it all go, all of it. Because whatever's meant is meant, like letting it go. Life will go on. You'll find happiness and bliss one way or the other as you surrender. Letting go of attachment, letting go of expectations, from the feminine's perspective. From the masculine is letting go of what's not serving anymore, like it clearly says here. Let go of the old. Right? Well, so that's it for this day. Powerful lovers, oracles, messages. Wow. But my heart started hurting, so I know somebody's in pain. My heart wasn't hurting at first. Like, somebody hurt. Somebody is hurt. Heart broke. Hurt. Hurt. I can feel it. I can feel it. All right, team. What we got? What we got? What y'all want? Oh, sorry. Let's wrap this up. My music went away. Complicated situation. Wow. Oh, yeah. I keep feeling this clench in my heart chakra. Oof. And a little bit, okay, the heart chakra, and a little bit in the head. That explains the 9 of Swords of the masculine. The anxiety of the masculine. The feminine may be in pain, and it could be both, because my heart chakra kept like this clench, this pain. I wasn't feeling it before. Wow. Teacher. Ooh, what is this? Teacher. Okay, so somebody is learning how to let go. It's next to letting go and teacher. So either feminine you are, or masculine. Somebody is currently being taught. They're learning how to let go. Learning. Currently being taught how to let go. How to come back into balance with the Boji stones. Wow. Somebody's learning how to get back into balance. That's powerful. Wow. And somebody's learning how to take action. Somebody is learning how to take action. Somebody is grounding themselves here. Feminine or masculine. Ooh-wee. Oh, shucks. Oh, look, and somebody's heart is healing with the malachite from cycles. Aww. Healing from failure. And I say that because success is in reverse. So somebody's healing from like the mistakes or their perceived mistakes. Wow. Of the past. And as I said that, look, from past life situations. So maybe some of you all are alchemizing, doing some clearing regarding the past life failure. You know what I'm saying? Something that has created cycles, right? Wow. Deep. This is deep. Soul connection crystal. Oh, shit. Look, see, this is confirming what I said. Boom. Twin flames right here. Higher teacher card. Twin flames are on higher level journeys. I tell people this all the time. Something totally different. Soul connection. Lovers. That's deep. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Look, shit. You know what I'm saying? And then now we got success in the upright. That's some crazy shiznit. Woo! I'm leaving that alone. I ain't even gonna touch that life team. No, I'm not. No. Because somebody's being empowered. This is some deep shit. Deep. Deep around here. Woo! I'm gonna let it go. I ain't not touching this life team. Nope. Communication. Look at this. Look, communication's in reverse. Aquamarine. Communication. Oh, shit. Is that what the healing is about? The failure to communicate? Heart health. Oh, wow. Or somebody didn't express that. Wow. See, that's the pride, though. That's what happens when people get locked in their ego. When you get locked in your shadow, you won't communication with the heart health, like somebody wouldn't say, basically wouldn't communicate. That's probably what created the whole complicated mess the reading started with. What the hell? And look, and the card, like, I flicked it and it was conflict. This is what created the conflict. Oh my God, that's insane. All right, light team. That's the messages here. It's the same. Emotional healing, another master teacher card. That's how I know it's twin flames for some of you, because master level ain't coming out for, it ain't gonna come out just for level 1 soul journey or whatever. It's gonna come out for the higher ranks. It says here, master teacher card, awakening. Somebody is awakening. Emotional healing is happening. Oh shit. Ooh. How do my cards get all screwy here? Hold on. I can't tell if I got them in the right way or the wrong way. Healing, spirit quartz. We got Boji. We got spiritual awakening again. See, that's why I know. See, look, and now we got selenite, spiritual awakening. Somebody's waking up. Somebody's still not quite in alignment, though, with source. And I think it's masculine. Masculine is still in the process. He not woke. He's still in the process. What to say? I can't see. What to say right here? Colin? Yeah, look at. So he's still in the process of like learning to connect like with his ancestors and stuff. Like he not quite there, the masculine energy that showed up. He in a process though. He is in some kind of process. All right, light team. Anything else here? Success. Look. Success. Emotional healing. Success. Right? Aww. Anything else, light team? Before we go to the other deck here. Expanded awareness. See, now this was in reverse. So this is what's being, as we speak, being worked on. It hasn't quite happened. The expansion. It's in the making. And earlier we did get the Tower and Death for the masculine, right? So, and the Fool. So it is in the making. Because there's emotional healing that's taken place. It ain't done. It's taken place. Some of these masculines are on twin flame journeys, so they came with a higher rank, even if they're not aware of it. Their soul blueprint came with it. They were on journey after journey with the divine feminine. But some of them are locked out. They're locked into the ego, and so there's been a lot of shit. Basically, what created the complicated situation, right? They're dealing with inner child stuff, but they're not quite expanded yet. They're not quite. Their awareness. But it looks like success is imminent here. They need to relax. It's in reverse. Maybe that's why I feel that anxiety in the heart. All right, anything else from here, light team? For those that, okay. See, look at ancestors. So, ooh. There are ancestors that's involved behind the scene of this whole thing. Ooh, Lord. Have mercy. Because of the shadow. Shit. The shadow was in reverse. So that tells me that some things are being exposed and coming to light. Ooh. Anything else for this complicated situation? Anything else? Light team. Rites of passage. Boom. Rites of passage. All right, so probably feminine and masculine is in the process of rites of passage, of development here. And maybe this whole relationship dynamic, whatever happened, played a role in someone elevating in the rites of passage in their ranks. Something. It's something on a spiritual level for some of you. Okay? Was it in reverse though? Because see, that's what happened to the masculine last time. They failed. Like last time, that one reading, they failed because they didn't let go. So they didn't pass. They didn't pass the test. Ooh. Hold on. Yeah. Some of them hold the telephone. Yeah. That's what happened last time. All right. Is there anything else from here, team? Anything else? Last card here. Ancient wisdom. Another master teacher card. See, I ain't crazy. This is another master teacher card. Ancient wisdom. Maybe it's divine feminine that's tapped into ancient wisdom. But that's what's involved with ancestors here, awakening here. Yeah. I'm going to just leave that alone because that's a little deeper than... I'm going to let that go. Yeah. So currently, these are like the energies that are happening in this complicated situation regarding specifically awakening, healing, awakening regarding divine masculine and feminine energy. Wow. Okay. Let's move on. Ooh. My God. Some are afraid of, because my heart is still clenching. It keeps clenching. I keep feeling that pain, the heart chakra. Some of the masculines they know that somebody's got to be heartbroken. Like some of them are coming to realize that at the end of the day, like the beginning of the reading, you guys, at the end of the day, the masculine, his overall message was he is not being true to his self. This came out in reverse. In his choices, which has created these complicated situations. He wasn't disciplined in honoring the higher self. It created a mess. So these masculines are realizing, even if they're not quite fully there, they're realizing that at the end of the day, essentially, there's going to always be somebody that's going to be disappointed and hurt. And that's why I'm feeling my heart clench. For some of the masculines, it's not as noble reasons, right? But for some of the other masculines, they know like it's hurting them because first they hurt themselves. They hurt themselves not being true to themselves. They hurt themselves. They hurt the divine feminine. But now they also realize that no matter which way they turn, because, for those that decided to, okay, I'm going to do this out of obligation. I'm going to stay with this person. I'm going to choose this person. I'm going to, the family likes them. They my kids, mama or daddy. You know what I'm saying? The kids like them. Okay. I've known them for this long. Okay. They took care. You know what I'm saying? So some of them, the kind of love they have for these other individuals is more based in, you were someone I've known and you were someone that took care of my children or whatever the case, right? But that's it though. That's the extent of it. And even if that other person was manipulative towards them, and some of them are becoming awakened to like some of these people were manipulating to keep them there. But they still, they're dealing with that in their heart. That's kind of a part of where they're at. Like, I'm gonna have to hurt this person. I'm gonna have to. Not because I want to, not because I'm trying to be malicious towards them. Not because I feel like the other person is better than, because some of these people that are keeping them there are manipulating and saying stuff like, because they're in their 3D too. So they're kind of just saying stuff like, well, what makes them any better than me? Why is it them and not me? Why, you know, why do you want to choose them and not me? I was here, you know what I'm saying? And so they're getting them in this whole dialogue of, well, I think, you know what I'm saying? It's very 3D. It's very fear ego based. But some of the masculines are slowly coming to realize, like, okay, yeah, that's being presented, but that's not what this is. At the end of the day, it comes to the bottom line. Has nothing to do with, oh, I think they're better. It's who do you love? Who is your soul calling you to? Even if others don't get it. See, one of the things you guys have heard me say, if you followed me long enough, is that when you start waking up and ascending, even though it hurts you, and I can say this and attest to this because I've lived it, at the end of the day, you rather someone go and be free and be somewhere that they really want to be, versus being with you out of obligation. You come to that, even if it hurts. It's not that you don't hurt. It's not that you don't feel. It's not that you don't want what you want, but you've accepted that essentially at the end of the day, if you are really in high vibration, if you are really operating from that higher self, if you are really operating from an unconditional love heart space, you want an individual to be where they want to be. You don't want an individual to be where they don't. You'd rather someone walk away from you than to stay with you out of obligation, but their heart is always somewhere else. That's when you know you woke. Okay? You may have to hurt, you may have to cry, but you rather that. Like, if this person's not happy here, why the fuck do I want them to stay with me? They're not happy. And I know every day they're being with me because, well, hell, I didn't beat them down in the mind long enough, and they feel tired. I've used everything under the sun that I have to keep them obligated to me, or to cater to their weaknesses when I know their heart ain't there. Some of these masculines are slowly, in this reading, they're slowly starting to realize, like, okay, I can do this thing from here to kingdom come. I'll be miserable forever. Okay. Trying to not hurt this person's feelings, or how they've manipulated me, or what my mother thinks I should do, my father thinks I should do, my children thinks I should do, society thinks I should do, culture thinks I should do, or hell, maybe I'm doing this out of my own guilt because I know I fucked up. I fucked up on all planes. I talked about her and I talked about her, and if truth be told, and if it all came out, everybody would find out about all of it. On all sides, because I was a fucked up hot mess, playing people against each other, gossiping, saying shit, and it'll come out. Masculines are realizing, like, okay, yeah, they're gonna blackmail me, they're gonna, you know what I'm saying, but shit, at the, you know, hell, they probably know anyway, so I might as well face the damn music. Shit. You know what I mean? Like, some of these masculines are getting there. Like, this is no way to live. There's no way to live, to be with somebody because they gonna tell Divine Feminine that you was talking about her. Divine Feminine already know. See, that's the irony. Divine Feminine is aware. Yeah. Divine Feminine is in High Priestess energy. Those were the last few readings regarding that. She's in High Priestess energy. She's fully aware. She know who Masculine was fucking around with. She know exactly who they are. She know how long he was doing it. She know what he was saying. She know. Yep. For some of you, that is on the table for those who want that, because somebody is in the process of releasing an ex. For some of you feminines, you've already released. Some of you feminines are saying, yeah, I released divine masculine. Y'all saying, well, yeah, correct, Brandy. I have released divine masculine because he keeps being too attached to his exes. Right? But some of the masculines are getting to the place of releasing their exes, or their exes are finally getting to a place to release them. Yeah. Wow. Deep. Way deeper than I expected this to go. I thought this was going to be more drama style. Like, I thought it was just going to be lightweight. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't think it was going to turn twin flamey and, you know, deep soul connection. I thought it was going to be more surface. Yep, look it. Past life. You and your twin have done this over and over. Some of them, you know, get caught up in other past life connections because, see, we all have multiple past life situations, past life soulmates. And so sometimes, you know, individuals get caught up in other soul connections that was designed to give them a karmic lesson. And if we don't grab these, even when they're past life soul connections with other dynamics, it's just going to go, but it's just going to go round for round, over and over. No matter how you want to flip it, rub it down, it's going to be the same thing over. Whether the lesson was about codependency, whether the lesson was about learning to stand up for yourself, whether the lesson was about learning how to detach and stand on your own, whether the lesson was about be more soulful, don't stay connected to individuals out of shallow, superficial shit, whether the lesson, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the lessons were designed for, that are soul contracts that we set up pre-carnation, like, yeah, you're going to meet this one from this one and this one, this one's going to go round for round till you get it. Get your lesson. It's to teach you to have self-love and value. It's to teach you to have soulful connection. It's to teach you to stand on your own 2 feet and not be co-damn dependent. It's to teach you self-respect. It's to teach you essentially what masculine came out with to lead this reading. Be true to you. Take off the mask. Express your love. Right? Woo, this is some deep shiznit. Y'all know me though. I go deep. My light team goes deep. Cause see, look, this is the hot mess that was created and what some of these masculines are still in. Okay? Their decisions and failure to be true to themselves created an unrequited love dynamic. That was the energy that resulted as a result of masculine being in denial, wearing a mask, not following his higher soul resonance, failing to express his true love. He failed in this reading. Whoever they are, they failed. They did not. But what ended up happening is they land in unrequited love situations too. They end up getting cheated on. They end up getting in all kind of crazy shiznit. Complicated wations. I'm just saying. Because they didn't follow their true love. I chuckle at this, but it's the truth. Do you know, you guys, that we don't have to, hear me out, just bear with me, because I think we get this all Disneyland-y, like, oh, so if it's a true love, then it's going to be like Disneyland. No, not necessarily. See, we do have an ego, we have a shadow side, we do have free will. We have inner wounds and traumas that often sabotages any true love. So just because there is a true love, it don't mean that you're gonna choose the true love. True love, this is the romance of a lifetime. Sometimes it was designed to be that way. Soul recognizes soul. I'm telling y'all, it recognizes energy does not lie. Frequency doesn't lie. This is why some of the feminines stayed probably in dynamics longer than they wanted to, or longer than they should have, because they knew the resonance. But when people are toxic and locked in their shadow, it's unhealthy to stay. But because true love is here for some of you, reconciliation is on the table. If you want it. That's if you even want it. As you stay optimistic, or they stay optimistic about their love lives, right? And thinking positive. We talked about that earlier on my first live. Like, what are you feeding your mind? What are you listening to when you wake up? What are you listening to? Is it all, you know what I'm saying, shit about how crummy shit is and fucked up shit is? Or is it stuff about, look, things can change, you know, life is what I make of it, perception is my reality. If I want transformation, I can transform. I can see things differently. I can choose something differently. I am the captain of my ship. I don't have to nothing. I don't have to just stay with this and stay with that because everybody says so. I can do what I want to do. I can align to my higher self. And very soon, somebody's going to be making a decision. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you. Oh, yeah. Boom. Look at this. Boom. Give your relationship a chancey chance. Okay? Work on your partnership. Some of the masculines are feeling this, wanting to do this, saying this to themselves, wondering, will divine feminine even want to even shit? That's what they saying. They're like, well, look, I done made a hot mess. It's showing you don't think she want to be bothered. For many of the feminines are in this energy of finance and career. Okay. Masculine may be too, in a different way, and maybe in part he feels like it's the money that may be stalling him out. Okay. A little bit. Feminines, divine feminine in the reading has already been working on finance and career. Okay. And she's continuing to. Any message? Okay. See, look, yeah. I was waiting for this. This is what's got to go. This is the whole reading. The first leading card is true to thyself. And it was in reverse. In other words, deception. Somebody is wearing a false ass mask. Dealing with family issues, family beliefs, issues relating to trauma to do with family issues that's not looked at and being dealt with. The influence of family. Anything else, light team? See, look at now. Free yourself kind of wanted to fall out in reverse. So hold on. Okay, so what I feel with this is that some of the masculines are currently feeling stuck. That's been a part of the problem, the codependency, the obligation to, you know what I'm saying, exes, family members or whatever. So some of them feel like, okay, I'm struggling. How do I free myself? How do I take control? Right? Unfortunately, let me see. Some of them are stalling out because they're procrastinating. And I say that because they feel like, well, if it's true love, then it's worth waiting for. If it's true love, then I don't really need to free myself. You know what I'm saying? Which is kind of a twisted way of thinking, because that's not what this card represents. When it talks about divine timing is at work, it means that divine order, divine, alignment in terms of frequency and where people are. But it's not a ticket for, whether it's masculine or feminine, it's not a ticket for indecisiveness. It's not a free ticket for procrastination. In fact, it can work against the whole connection. If there's an energy of someone being willfully indecisive and procrastinating on purpose out of fear of facing what they're being asked to face. Yeah, that was a mouthful. It's the truth. We can't trick the universe. It's the truth. Because if the higher self is guiding someone to action and they're trying to use procrastination or a statement like, well, if it's meant, it's meant, but your soul is guiding you to action, it don't work like that. The higher resonance, the truth to the self, the higher soul is guiding, saying, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. You know what I'm saying? So to resist that is not going to play out well for you, because there's a reason the soul resonance guides in certain increments. Now is the time for action. Now is the time for this. Now is the time for that. So when people hide behind the fear, the ego, like, well, if it's meant to be. Well, true. But if your higher self and your guidance is pushing you and you having dreams, you seeing billboards and shit, you seeing numbers outside, you're seeing all kinds of stuff telling you, call them, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And you're like, well, no, that's fear. Let's just call it for what it is. It's fear. Fear. Let's call it true love. And true love came out. Told y'all. They got to take that off because it is true love. Somebody needs to take that off because true love is here. This could be the one. They know. These masculines know, I'm telling you. They know. Whoever that King of Pentacles was, I'm telling y'all what I know. They know. Some of them, their family and friends probably don't approve of divine feminine. Family, friends, exes. And I know why they don't too. Feminine ain't no joke. Some of these masculines wish so bad they can retreat. They do. They wish so bad they can retreat with you, the divine feminines. But there's still, some of them are still in agony with the releasing of the ex. Or if not the releasing of the ex, still dealing with some pain and trauma related to the ex. Okay, even if they've released them, some kind of a pain and trauma issue related, right? Wow. But see that deception though? Yeah. It's gonna have to come off. Hold on. I'm just trying to look at something here. See, ooh, okay, yeah. So some of them know you can be the one. They're concerned about money, and they're trying to figure out it, you know, how to feel safe to release the ex. Maybe some of them dealing with some toxic, crazy exes. I'm gonna just throw that as a little side notey note. You know what I'm saying? Because that's real life. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people do be having toxic exes that's crazy and shit. You know what I'm saying? You leave me and I'm gonna act a fool. You leave me and I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna jump off the bridge. You know what I'm saying? You leave me. You know what I'm saying? It ain't funny, but I'm just saying people do be having exes like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's kind of next to each other. It's safe to love. Like, okay, is it safe for me to release the ex? Or are they going to be crazy? You know what I'm saying? Or they going to start stalking feminine. You know what I'm saying? Or, you feel me? Or they going to be nutso and shit. For real. Because sometimes when people are codependent and they're attached and they got pride and ego or whatever, and some of these masculines be trying to like communicate what they want or what they want to do, some of these people be getting crazy. Like, what? If you do, I'm going to kill myself. If you do, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to go beat up feminine. I wish a motherfucker would, though. But yes, some of them do be, you know what I'm saying, trying to come at some of these masculines like that. I'm not saying that's an excuse. I'm just saying like this from their perspective that may be some of the things that they're going round for round in their head with. Because see, this is what they're wanting to do. You know, they're wanting to make the effort because they do want a reconciliation. They do want to get to know you all over again. They do want to have these heart-to-heart conversations with you. They do want to trust the situation and go for it. But again, some of them, these are all back-to-back, you guys. They're worried about the money. They know that you could be the one, right? But they don't know if it's safe for some of them. Is it safe for them to release their ex? Because some of their exes are past life karmic connections that are codependent. And when I say codependence, you guys, is not always relative to money. Codependence is relative to someone that is trauma bonded. They are used to that person's energy. They rely on that person's emotions, that person's presence, that person, whether it's for image, whether it is because that's all they've known for so long. But, you know, codependency simply implies an attachment that is unhealthy and an individual feel like they can't live without. When this happens, the person can be the one with the money, but they can still be codependent. You feel me? Codependent, trauma bonded. They can have careers and, you know, 6-figure incomes and all of that and still be codependent. You heard me? Still. Because it has nothing to do with that. That's only an aspect. Maybe that person's good in bed. Yeah, I said it. Some people are codependent on sex. Yeah. Maybe masculine is super fine in this reading, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that makes it right or makes sense, but some people do get stuck. They get stuck. Image. They get stuck. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? For all the parties involved, I'm like, come on, we gotta do better than this now, y'all. Come on, it's gotta be more than that now. Come on. So some of these masculines are really dealing with some cray-crays. Okay? They really are. I'm sorry. I don't mean it to be mean, but we have to be true to life here and realize that people do be having some toxic crazy shit. Like, we can't act like that won't be happening. Okay? It be happening on the for realsies. All right? People be having imbalances. Come on. People do. They be having mental imbalances and shiznit that make them dizzy as hell in their thinking. Especially if they're not, you know what I'm saying, doing the things necessary to balance out. Ooh, I'm gonna leave that. Have mercy. Okay, here's your angel answer. So let's get some angel answers regarding this connection. Okay, this complicated situation. Angel answers. We're going to get some for the masculine represented in the reading. Then we're going to get some for divine feminine represented in the reading. I would say karmic energy, but I'm not. Because the thing about karmic energy is typically they're designed anyway to oppose. I'm gonna let that go. Wow. Not the right time. No need to worry. See, for some of you all, you need to know, feminines, you need to know it's not the right time, but there's no need for you to worry. For whoever that's for, not the right time, there's no need for you to worry. Not the right time, there's no need for you to worry. Divine feminine, not the right time, there's no need for you to worry. Whatever that means for you regarding this reading, okay? That's for somebody. Divine feminine, that was for somebody. You're being guided to focus on your abundance, divine feminine, because you are in manifesting mode. You're getting opportunities coming your way. You're evolving, you're growing, you're shining, you're elevating. You're in it as I speak. Okay? So you're being guided. Continue to focus on that. Okay? If you're represented the divine feminine in this connection, that you're in separation from this masculine, you're being guided to keep focus on that abundance, baby, because you're manifesting. Okay? Send love and light, if you feel guided to these other individuals, but keep your focus in this now because you are manifesting. Okay? You're manifesting abundance. Because again, see, look at, like I said earlier to divine feminine, it's not the right time. So no need for you to worry. It's not the right time. Okay? For the divine masculine in the reading, look for a sign. Look for a sign, masculine. When the opportunity is ripe, Look for a sign. You have to align with your higher self for this. Look for a sign. Masculine. Ask help from your higher self, not your surroundings. Your higher self, higher realms, higher guidance outside of your immediate surroundings. Ask for help that is detached from your immediate situations. Feminine, don't stop moving forward. Because opportunities are coming your way. Big and happy changes are on the horizon for you, feminine. Opportunities are knocking at your door. Career, business, friendships. Big happy changes. Again, and there's the confirmation, yes it is. For those of you who said for real, it said yes it is. Masculine. Forgiveness. Masculine. Forgiveness. Forgiveness of those that have hurt you in your past. Forgiveness of your parents. Forgiveness of the self. Forgiveness. Masculine. Seek forgiveness of feminine. When the time is right, look for the sign. Wow. Deep. This is deep, light team. And for some of you who are wondering time frame, it says here within the next few months. Be it that all parties that are involved align to that process, align to the higher self, okay? Based on the current energy within the next few months, okay? In the next few months, big happy changes, possibly regarding the connection with divine masculine and feminine, whatever that's going to mean, because not everybody's going to reconcile. Some of you is going to be, reconciliation in the form of you guys come together for a talk to release each other, to heal, to forgive one another. Some of y'all, that's how it's going to go down. It's not going to be, okay, let's be together. Some of y'all is just going to clear the air. Some of you all will come back together and be like, okay, let's just clear this out so that neither of us are burdened down with this shit, right? Others of you, it will literally be a full reconciliation. Masculine and feminine, the answers will come through meditation. You will have to set aside time with intention to get guidance in some way, whatever meditation means for you. Most masculines that have been showing up, they get answers through music. Recovery. Look at this. Recovery. This is like reconciliation. Recovery. Maybe some are going through like drug and rehab recovery. For some, maybe. Some may be studying to get more information about like spiritual journeys, soul connections, even regarding if they're in balance, maybe they're trying to look at their own, mental state. We got getting more information. All right. Oh, masculine and feminine is being guided to trust. Look at the higher realms back in. Wow. Oh. Yeah, that's dope. Choose a direction. Masculine. This has been the issue for you this entire time. Failing to choose a direction. Living in the land of indecision has hurt you. Failing to follow the higher guidance has hurt you. The guidance, masculine, is for you to go within, look for a sign, meditate, and choose. Wow. Talk about powerful. I was not expecting this. Jesus. Again, within the next few months, that's double confirmation that showed up again. What are we in? August? So September, October, November, wintertime. Compromise. There may be a need for healthy compromise here. All right, enough shuffling. Huh. Interesting. You're ready? That's for the masculine. Hold on, you guys. Oh, okay. So, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's just for a select few. Okay, you guys. So for some of the masculines, some of them are saying that they don't think they're ready, but they're ready. They're being guided. All right, go within, look for the signs, and choose. And that just confirms to me the resistance and the fear and everything that I talked about. Wondering if something could be successful. Afraid to like face all of it. Afraid that you're gonna say no. That's a big part of it. That feminine's gonna be like, nope. But see, that might be a part of growing up for them. Like, you can't run away from life just because you're afraid somebody's going to say no. That's a part of life. You still got to go for it. Or you'll forever live in this what if energy if you had the balls. You know what I'm trying to say? What if I had the balls? Yeah. Peaceful resolution. So see, there is a peaceful resolution at play that's being worked upon in the background, in the spirit realms. And that's why I said, some of you, the reconciliation is just simply about clearing the air between you two. Because maybe there's a group of you where y'all both mutually feel like maybe not this lifetime. You know, which is equally fine. Maybe for some of you, it's about just clearing that. Maybe the background guidance is so that you all can clear like that toxicity, energetic dynamic, so that both can go on freely in their prospective choices in this carnation. Okay, without the baggage. For others, again, depending on the, the dynamics, you guys certainly have an opportunity to reconcile literally, like, Wow. Wow. Okay, let's just end this here. I'm just shuffling. I'll be trying to get a good shuffle because these cards be coming out repetitively. All right, light team, what's the messages? For those that are resonating with this reading, please. Thank you. The final messages, those that are resonating with this reading, light team. Shit. No. It's up to you. So, see, this is conflicting, isn't it? Look at that. No, it's up to you. Or maybe what this is that this is a response. Like, this is the higher realm's response, kind of saying, no, it's up to you. No, it is not up to them. It's up to you. No, it's not, this way. It's up to you. No, you're not trapped. You have free will. It's up to you. No, It's up to you. Wow. In other words, it's not someone else's decision. It's yours. Feminine. Remain positive. Feminine. This was for masculine. No, it's up to you. That's for the divine masculine. Feminine. Remain positive. Be assertive. And wait. Empresses do not chase. Remain positive. Be assertive. And wait. That's divine feminine. Wow. Huh? Anything else from here, light team, or can I shut her down? Are we good? Anything else? Wow, this is... I'm certainly going to put this on YouTube. Anything else, light team? Huh. I'm going to take it because it fell, team, but is there anything else? Yep. I like it. Damn. Okay. Get more information. So this is for either of the masculine or feminine in terms of whatever that means for some of you. Okay, masculine, you may need to do some investigating in terms of what you're currently surrounding. Okay, not regarding feminine, regarding what's in your life. You may be being asked to get more information, my friend Watson, and ask your angels about what you are currently connected to and what's surrounding you. Forget about what you think feminine is trying to tell you, or anybody else for that matter. You need to do your own investigation regarding what you're currently connected to, what is currently surrounding you. Get more information. Ask the higher realm. Masculine. Feminine. No worries. Again, no need to worry. No need to worry. You continue to recover. You continue to go and get Reiki. You continue your meditative practices, your healing from what this whole dynamic has caused. No need to worry. You're healing and recovering. You're in abundance mode. Okay? Feminine. And that concludes this long ass, it's complicated tarot oracle reading / twin flame / soulmate reading. It's complicated. Yeah? It's powerful. Very powerful. Hold on. Okay, nope. They want me to give you guys a moonology. An overall moonology, and I'm going to roll with it. Alright. This may be for 1 or 2 people. Alright, let's do it. Moonology. For those that are resonating with this reading, light team. Alright, boom. No matter who it's for, masculine or feminine. Oh. Alright, concerning, it's complicated. The leading message of masculine not being true to himself. And all that came out in the reading. Thank you. All right, light team. Oh, I think what did I see? I thought I saw, oh, wow, okay. So maybe somebody needs to hear this. The answers you need are coming. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. You may be dealing with a Gemini. You may be a Gemini. You may have it in your chart. Don't have to be. My moon placement is Gemini. So the twins, and to me this goes with the lovers and it goes with twin flame. The answers you need are coming. The answers you need. Wow. A personal issue reaches a resolution. This is coming to some type of a resolution. Full moon in Cancer. We got a lot of full moon energy. Okay, water. You may have Cancer in your chart. This one fell out. Now we have a new moon. So this is a new moon in Leo. Confidence is your key to success. I think we just had a new moon, Lionsgate, not long ago, right? So maybe there was some type of energetic, transmission or something regarding the dynamic that kind of kick-started in that season. Maybe. You may be dealing with the Leo. I believe that this is for the masculine. And I saw this earlier, feminine and masculine, but especially feminine. You are good enough. 5D masculine came out earlier for you guys in the Lover's Oracle and said directly to Divine Feminine that he was never separated from her and that nothing was missing from her. And I think this is the perfect place to close it. No matter what's going on, no matter what people choose, what people do and don't do, who's involved, what's happened, yada, yada, you need to know you are good enough. Masculine, you equally need to know it. That you are good enough and strong enough to make assertive, decisive decisions. And as you heal and align and release and surrender, you are good enough for Divine Feminine. You are equally good enough. All right? Powerful. Damn, y'all, look at this. Masculine, you got to work through your fears. I can't make it up. New moon in Scorpio. You got to work through your fears. You got to meditate and contemplate. Both masculine and feminine. Whoa. Oh, look at this South Node. Don't let karma and karmic connections in the past hold you back. Shit. Come out of karmic energy. Clear your energy. That's some deep shit. Masculine, it's time for you to take action. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Masculine, don't let pride get in your way. Oh, feminine, your hard work is paying off. Masculine and feminine, nothing is yet set in stone. Things could change based on your decisions every moment. Masculine, feminine, look at the bigger picture. Understand emotions are running high on all sides. Masculine, show the world the real you. Take off the mask. If you want this, a powerful change in your life. feminine. Take time to breathe out, relax. Jesus Christ. Now I see why they wanted me to do it. Okay. Because this seals it up good and plenty. Okay. This seals it up right here. You heard me? Right? That seals it up. Yeah. Good and plenty. Was there a candy bar called Good and Plenty? You guys? Do y'all remember that? I don't know. I think it was. Or wait, Good and Plenty, or am I am I mixing it up, y'all, with Mr. Goodbar? Or was there such a thing of Good and Plenty? I'm gonna Google it. Well, this concludes the message. Somebody said yes, there was Mr. Goodbar. Somebody says yes, good and Plenty. What? See, there was jelly beans. Somebody said no. I don't know. I'm going to have to Google it. Because I think there was a Good and Plenty or hell. Anyways, I'm off track here. I love you guys. I hope that this resonated. Somebody said it resonated. Thank you. You guys are all very welcome. I know it was very long, you guys. I get in and I roll. So sometimes I just can't tell y'all. I promise. Somebody says you are a blessing. Somebody said namaste. Oh, you guys are too. Thank you guys for being here and listening and just all of your positive vibes. Somebody said it did resonate. Thank you. Okay. Who is this? Somebody said, resonated. Yeah. Well, see that. Oh, look at the pretty heart or the flower. This is so pretty. Oh, thank you. Whoever gave me, you guys are going to make me all kind of weepy and cry. I don't want to do that. That's so sweet. I appreciate you guys for being so positive and uplifting, and for all the hearts or diamonds or I don't know what this is coming in, but I just want to say thank you. I appreciate it, you all. And, certainly take what resonate, you guys, and just, keep on that journey. All right. Somebody says, do you post your reading? Oh, yeah. So for those of you who want to be able to go back and look at it, I upload these to my YouTube channel. So if you go onto my TikTok bio section, the YouTube icon is there. It'll take you to my channel. And if you feel guided to subscribe and select notification for all, you guys will be notified every time I upload. So I typically will upload these lives from TikTok to the YouTube for those of you who want to be able to go back, okay? So I'll do that. Hopefully it don't take all night to do because sometimes it's slow. So I'm going to try to get it up right away as quick as I can for y'all, okay? And if you like what I do, if you're not already following me here, I invite you, if you feel guided, to follow me and select the notifications. And that way you guys will always know when I go live, if that's what you feel comfortable with doing, okay? All right, y'all. Sending y'all love and light, right? Try to stay high vibe. And what was that message from the masculine? Be true to thyself. I think we can all use a little bit of more of that at the end of the day. Making choices that are in alignment with our higher self, not things that we have been programmed and conditioned to do, used to doing, or things that we feel obligated to do. Okay. All right, you guys. I'll talk to y'all next time. Love and light. Expect powerful change. Look at all this, y'all. I'm going to leave it right here, though. Okay? You are good enough. Love and light, and namaste.